You are now tuned in to Hits 92.3, where we take great pride in personal expression of one's feelings, thoughts, or ideals. What you're getting ready to hear on this show are the opinions of the hosts and their guests, and they do not reflect the opinions of Hits 92.3 radio station, the brand, management, staff, their respective advertisers, parent companies, or affiliates. Now stay tuned as this show begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Baby, come see me another day when money ain't a problem. And my Twitter account got about 5 million followers. I'm on a bumpy road, but I'm smooth and go like butter. Fly away like beauties do after their caterpillars. I'm changing, don't need a filter. Been vibing since I was a toddler. Got the juice from my father. Maybe that's why I bother to bring this light tonight and illuminate their tomorrows. Saving them from their sorrows. Hope if I lead, they follow. Cause when we need a beacon, I'ma be that shit. Little girl made it off rapping, never sold a brick or hit a lick. Appreciate the little things, alleviate the lunatics. Then maybe then I'll take your shit. Cause baby, I've been thinking about it all day. Looks so good, I'll fuck you in this hallway. Trying to run the world, but I can't concentrate. Something like that new and Rashad every Sunday night. Something like that new and Rashad every Sunday night. Something like that new and Rashad every Sunday night. Something like that new and Rashad. I'm feeling better and I'm stormy weather. Run off endeavors. Picked my ass off the pavement. Thought I'd be there forever. I always think I know better. I always know that I don't. I'm seeing God as a humor. Sometimes I feel like a joke. Grandmama laughing in heaven. Still ain't done right with my blessing. You fresh air when I'm stressing. You make me feel like it's standing. Flying away from this planet. You pick me up when I'm landing. I can't be so damn distracted. Gotta go through with my planning. I knew that we were meant to be the night I caught your show. And now we running shit but have so very far to go. And all I need is you and me, and that's the only thing I know. So go ahead and drop them draws just like before. Yo, cause baby, I've been thinking about it all day. Looks so good, I'll fuck you in this hallway. Trying to run the world, but I can't concentrate. Something like that new and Rashad every Sunday night. Something like that new and Rashad every Sunday night. Something like that new and Rashad every Sunday night. Something like that new and Rashad. Something like that new and Rashad every Sunday night. Something like that new and Rashad every Sunday night. Something like that new and Rashad every Sunday night. Something like that new and Rashad.
Body image and positivity are major impacts in today's society. At Nurse to Beauty, we believe in bringing the beauty from within to the forefront. For those of you who are planning to have cosmetic surgery, Nurse to Beauty is ready and available for all of your postoperative needs. My name is Dontricia Dunham, and I am the registered nurse and owner. I have over 10 years of experience with emergency medicine that has aided me in giving quality medical care for cosmetic surgery clients. We specialize in a number of safe and effective options and solutions to help you achieve your ideal body image. Have a one-on-one virtual consultation via phone or private suite location. Have your lymphatic therapies and all other postoperative needs performed by a licensed medical professional. Mobile postoperative services are also available upon request. Not interested in cosmetic surgery at this time? No worries. We also provide an array of body modification services to fulfill all of your beauty enhancement requests. We understand how costly aftercare can be after a cosmetic surgery. Ask about our affordable payment plans today with instant approval and no hard credit check. Log on to www.nurse2beauty.com for more information. Call or text 404-849-0260. For education, client transformations, and reviews, follow all of our social medias at Nurse2Beauty. See you next time.
Say, Sterling, you see they gonna hate you, understand me? I'm backstage at a show and this nigga, he mad than the motherfucker. Motherfucker went on before we did. He on the phone talking to his girl. I was like, they got down and nigga, man. Matter of fact, bro, he did some shit like that. He said some shit like this.
Some nigga named him. Some nigga named him. Jay came out the blue. Jay came out the blue. Nigga stole our show. Nigga stole our show. Now what we gonna do? Now what we gonna do?
Shit, nigga, let's jump.
Wait, hold up. Wait, hold up. You don't wanna do that, fo. He the one that brought out the hoe. Plus the team too deep. Too deep anyway. That two-eyed tribe. They'll have a field day. Some nigga named him. Jay came out the blue. Nigga stole our show. Now what we gonna do?
Yeah. Sky people cheap, come in peace, bang, who shot ya? The one that told your mama, oh, it's cool, I'm a doctor. The one that told your brother, hell, let's pray with your papa. The one that told your sister, come my girl, and I got ya. Then pop the white niggas off the scene. Have your whole family just cheering for me. Then show up at your bay house, girl, gon' taste these cheering for me. Can I get a ticket to your show? Will it? Hell no, but you can get a ticket to this dick, though. She like, babe, I really wanna hear Will flow. I forgot how a real nigga spit, though. Dear world, what happened to your incredible nigga? Incredible nigga used to be credible nigga. The credible nigga turning an edible nigga. He was a edible nigga, now he a vegetable nigga. He brain dead, nigga lost like fuck. Ain't know what to do when they heard Johnny 5 for the first time. Little nigga can't see me on this dope shit. Ask Pharrell and Robert, think about these blurred lines. Ask Kipper to you every day, why niggas hate? And Kipper look a nigga dead in the face. Say some real shit like they hate what they can't shake. What you get for being great, you had it coming from the gate. You can take it like a hoe, take it like a bitch, or show these niggas you ain't the one to be fucking with. I said cool, so it's killing with the flow. I sang to your chick, text to the words, now she singing on my dick. Ain't no need of being mad. What your ass need to do is be ready. How the woman skitty pants is the fans be the realest in the room. Rock and roll's coming soon. This nigga named Hen. I just came out the blue, yeah. I just stole your show, yeah. So tell me what you gon' do.
Now what we gonna do?
Oh, you say you gon' jump me? Wait, hold up.
Wait, hold up.
You don't wanna do that, folks?
He the one that brought out the hoe.
Yeah. Plug my team too deep.
Plus the team too deep.
Too deep anyway. That two-eyed tribe. They'll have a field day. This nigga named Hen.
Some nigga named him.
I just came out the blue. I just stole your show.
Stole our show.
Shit, what you gon' do?
Goddamn.
I'll wait. Yeah. I ain't gon' worry my mind. Nigga wouldn't even do it for the vine. Goddamn.
Everybody out here talking about they want a new thing, a little thing. To the old flame calling saying, baby, we can work it out. What you talking about? Everybody out here talking about they trying to do things, yeah. To the old flame calling saying, baby, we can work it out. What you talking about? God, I'm still in love, still in love, still in love. We can work it out, maybe talk it out. Still in love, still in love, still in love, trying to work it out while they walking out. Everybody tired of trying, sick and tired of people lying. Got them on it, but the devil behind it. Take heed. I ain't thinking I was blinded. Thought if I bought them a diamond that their love would be timeless, but they declined it. Crazy. People always knows it, trying to find out who you stroking. Wanna be noticed cause they feelings hurt and broken, maybe. And that's how love can be stolen. Got them calling being hopeful, leaving emojis. Got me giving brotherly roses, take these. Everybody out here talking about they want a new thing, a little woo thing. To the old flame calling saying, baby, we can work it out. What you talking about? Everybody out here talking about they trying to do things, trying new things, yeah. To the old flame calling saying, baby, we can work it out. What you talking about? God, I'm still in love, still in love, still in love. We can work it out, maybe talk it out. Still in love, still in love, still in love, trying to work it out while they walking out. Everybody out here talking about they want a new thing, a little woo thing. To the old flame calling saying, baby, we can work it out. What you talking about? To the old flame calling saying, baby, we can work it out. What you talking about? To the old flame calling saying, baby, we can work it out. What you talking about? God, I'm still in love, still in love, still in love. We can work it out, maybe talk it out. Still in love, still in love, still in love, trying to work it out while they walking out.
I just want to run my business and do ratchet shit with my friends. And that's it. That's it. That's it.
You are now tuned in to All Hustle and No Fear with your girl, the Hood Unicorn. Come on, let's go.
Back against the wall, last name against the road. Middle finger stretched, if you thinking it's a joke, tell my friend I'm about to blow, 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 about to blow.
Baby, come see me another day when money ain't a problem. And my Twitter account got about 5 million followers. I'm on a bumpy road, but bit I'm smooth and go like butter. Fly away like beauties do after their caterpillars. I'm changing, don't need a filter. Been vibing since I was a toddler. Got the juice from my father. Maybe that's why I bother to bring this light tonight and illuminate their tomorrows. Saving them from their sorrows. Hope if I lead they follow. Cause man, we need a beacon, I'ma be that shit. Little girl made it off rapping, never sold a brick or hit a lick. Appreciate the little things, alleviate the lunatics. Then maybe then I'll take your shit. Cause baby, I've been thinking about it all day. Looks so good, I'll fuck you in this hallway. Trying to run the world, but I can't concentrate. Something like that new and Rashad every Sunday night. Something like that new and Rashad every Sunday night. Something like that new and Rashad every Sunday night. Something like that new and Rashad. Babe, I'm feeling better and I'ma start stormy weather, run off endeavors. Picked my ass off the pavement, thought I'd be there forever. I always think I know better, I always know that I don't. I'm seeing God as a humor, sometimes I feel like a joke. Grandmama laughing in heaven, still ain't done right with my blessing. You fresh air when I'm stressing, you make me feel I can stand it. Flying away from this planet, you pick me up when I'm landing. I can't be so damn distracted, gotta go through with my planning. I knew that we were meant to be the night I caught your show, and now we running shit but have so very far to go. And all I need is you and me, and that's the only thing I know. So go ahead and drop them draws just like before, yo. Cause baby, I've been thinking about it all day. Look so good, I'll fuck you in this hallway. Trying to run the world, but I can't concentrate. Something like that new and Rashad every Sunday night. Something like that new and Rashad every Sunday night. Something like that new and Rashad every Sunday night. Something like that new and Rashad. Something like that new and Rashad every Sunday night. Something like that new and Rashad every Sunday night. Something like that new and Rashad every Sunday night. Something like that new and Rashad.
I just want to run my business and do ratchet shit with my friends, and that's it.
You are now tuned in to All Hustle and No Fear with your girl, the Hood Unicorn. Come on, let's go.
Back against the wall, last name against the rope. Middle finger stretched, if you thinking it's a joke. Tell my friend I'm at the blow, 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 at the blow.
Boy, just be yourself. If people don't like it, if you're being yourself, fuck them.
Tell them again,
fuck them.
Yeah. I'm trying to tell you. I'm me, ho. That's all I can be, ho. Everyone else is taken. Yeah. Ever been happy to help a motherfucker, then when you need help, motherfucker said, ever felt like you be there for motherfuckers that never be there when we dance? Hard to know who really care for and love you, cause all the above is a mouthful of. That's why I stay out the way hollering. Then give me some pussy and sleep in it. Ho.
Fuck them.
I'm me, ho. That's all I can be, ho. Everyone else is taken.
Ho, get the fuck out my face with that gibberish. All that say chasing prohibited. Most of them little bitty rotisseries giving that kitty the hell for the city. So slimming for sure, keep it pimping. You come with them gimmicks, them hoes get the shimmy like. I'm about to blow like a semi, so mixing the smoke with the Henny like.
Fuck them.
I'm me, ho. That's all I can be, ho. Everyone else is taken. You ever stuck out your neck for motherfuckers that stabbed you in the back for a check? You ever pulled up the check a motherfucker that never paid back all they debt? You ever regretted sexing a motherfucker that don't be ready to stretch you? To answer your questions, yes, then I give me some pussy and sleep in it. Ho. I'm me, ho. That's all I can be, ho. Everyone else is taken.
And they lame as hell. Nah, I'm playing. Y'all amazing as hell. What's up? Good morning. I am Sunshine Reigns, aka Griselda Blanca, aka You Need a Motivator, aka The Party Starter. But you tune in. Oh my God, I don't have on any earrings. Y'all let me get on. I know y'all didn't let me get on Taraji P. Henson's internet with no earrings on this morning. I feel naked as hell.
anybody out there who know if you got a bald head, you can't not have earrings. Like that go against the whole bald head bitch thing. Like with no hair on the sides, I've got to. Okay. Anyways, where was I? You tuned in because I'm the party starter, but I'm your hood unicorn. I'm here to make you laugh, here to entertain you, give you current events and interviews and all that other stuff. Man, I feel I ain't gonna want to do these videos today. Good morning, y'all. We got some comments in the comment section already, which means you've already got in here and said hello to everybody. King Improvement is here. Good morning, gang, gang. We also have Killer Nation in the building. Good morning. How are you doing? King was feeling the music this morning. He bopping because I played that damn Willie and he like, this fire. And then he was like, he liked this other song I played too. And that's when I was playing Still in Love, right? That was that Mr. Al music. That shit go hard. I'm telling you. I like a good music. We got Blurred in the building. How you doing? Job came back. Well, hello there, Job. Welcome back. Welcome back. Killer Nation says, guys, please also play RSA music. Please, it ain't fair for us sweet old listeners. Please, guys, try to accommodate us all. Speaking for myself, I love ahnf. It's fire. Okay, I don't know what that is. So look, okay, let me tell you how this works, right? I can't play mainstream music on YouTube or Facebook because they lame as fuck, so they'll cut me off. So for the past like 5 or 6 years, I have collected a lot of music from independent artists. A lot of these artists I know myself personally, and so I put their music in rotation because I love them. The other half of the artists that I play are people who go to my website, www.allhustlenofear.com, and they submit their music to me. Now, there have been just a few instances where you guys have sent me somebody's music, King Improvement Solutions, and said, this artist is dope as hell and you need to play this artist. If you absolutely feel like that and it's an independent artist and I'm not going to get cut off of YouTube, I need you to send me the YouTube link of their music to my DM on Instagram. I'll go find it. You know what I'm saying? I'll play it. If the congregation says it's what's popping, we'll keep it in rotation. But if it ain't feeling the vibe of the family, I love that you love it, but baby, we got to keep the vibe going. Like I'm the creator of the vibe here. Okay. So DM me at All Hustle No Fear on Instagram or on Facebook. I don't answer Facebook as fast as Instagram. I'm just going to be honest with you, but just DM me the link. Because otherwise, I don't know what you're talking about, fam. Or you're on YouTube. DM me a link in the comment section on YouTube so I can go back and find it and something. But you got to send it to me, babe. You got to send it to me. I'll Google it, though. What's that say? Sweeto? SOWETO. I Google it and see what it is. I Google it and see what it is. All right. We about to get this show started today. Y'all already know on Thursdays, I have given up. I've given up. I'm tired of trying to find stuff to talk about on Thursdays and do a whole show setup and everything. And Stoner walk his ass in here and we don't do none of that. We don't do none of that. So instead, today, I didn't do that at all. Instead, today, I just came in here ready to kick the shit with my homeboy Stoner, talk to him, and whatever come up. So, good morning, Stoner. How you doing? Oh, let me turn on your mic. There you go.
Morning, people. Morning.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Okay, so I don't know how much of my show you watched yesterday because I did see you were tuned in for a while, right? I said on the show that Biden, since they changed that law about the immunity or whatever, I said Biden has he's got a chance here. I messed around and went down a rabbit hole on TikTok, and this other right-wing white man said the same shit on his podcast, and Trumpers went crazy. Like Trumpers went in on him to the point where he had to, disable his comments and stuff.
About what? What they was tripping about?
That he had said, Biden, here's your chance. Use it against him. Since there's a no immunity. I mean, since there's an immunity clause now for the president, as long as you're doing, you know what I'm saying?
Official acts.
An official act, this your chance. Go take Trump out. This is the crazy thing. I said the exact same thing.
I never even thought about that. He could actually, right now, he could use Congress. He could use the Supreme Court. He could use anything under his and say, look, we're going after Trump. He could just make it official.
Mm-hmm. And this is the crazy part. This is the hubris part to all of that. The way they are mad as hell that somebody said that. But then you have Trump, who literally has said, if I become president, my first official act is to get all y'all motherfuckers who was against me. Like, how is it that the shoe don't drop on the same foot the same way? I don't like that.
Yeah, Republicans
I don't
going
like
crazy
that for
right
us.
now. They're going crazy. But what's really going crazy, though, is he need to do something because Democrats are screaming, yo, we got to get Trump out of there. And at the same time, 50% of y'all want to get rid of Biden. Y'all want to get Biden off the ticket.
Right.
Who we supposed to vote for?
So
and like
who gonna run?
Who gonna run? And then y'all think
and you only giving them what? 3 months to run?
Right, a couple of months to get the shit together. It's like you take that last minute boxing match.
Right.
You always get your ass knocked out.
And you had the chance like 6 months ago. They wasn't great candidates, but they was better than this.
Well, no, that's the thing. No one ran against Biden. No Democrat put their name in the hat.
All them other folks that I remember, they were all Republicans.
They were all trying to run against Republicans.
None of them were Democrats.
Remember, that's how Nikki Haley ends up at the top, because she was the only Republican candidate that people actually messed with. You know what I'm saying? So now they're talking about the only logical thing would be to put Kamala on the ticket.
That's illogical. That's giving it to Trump immediately.
Yeah, but
the amount of people, the only vote that Kamala is going to win is people who wear pink and green and have pearls around their neck.
Yeah,
I swear for God, ain't nobody else.
I kind of feel the same way.
You definitely ain't voting.
I kind of feel the same way, but it's basically you'd rather people choose. People are going to end up choosing the demon that they do know over the demon they don't know.
I hate that statement because this is America. We shouldn't
I understand
be doing
that, but it's just like when you walk in. Even though it's America, it's one decision that you make one time every 4 years. It's no more important than buying food at the grocery store. When you go to the grocery store, you're going to buy the food that you're comfortable with and you're accustomed to. You're not 9 times out of 10 just going to try brand new shit. So if y'all throw a brand new candidate in there that we don't know from Adam, people are gonna pick Trump because they know Trump. That's just if we throw in. So the only way that you can counteract that is to throw in Kamala Harris.
The comment section is going wild.
I'm sure they are. But the only way to counteract the demon that you know is put another one in there that you do know. Yeah, you may not know or may not like Kamala Harris, but at least you know her.
That's the thing.
Who else you gonna, huh?
But see, that's it.
All
we
right,
only know her by face.
Then name another Democratic leader.
And that's my other point. Because now there's the point. Because as I was walking through the grocery store yesterday talking to somebody and thinking about this, they was like, well, who else would you have run? And I was like, I don't know nobody else. There ain't nobody else.
So who else you gonna
fucked up?
That's politics. That's politics. So again, you only make this.
Anitra. Right. Anitra's ass, here she go. Well, Michelle Obama should run. No, the fuck she shouldn't. First of all, I wouldn't run to save y'all nasty assholes after half of y'all motherfuckers called me a goddamn man for 4 years.
Well, then you leaving it up. Well, then you leaving it up to Trump. If again, the reason why people say Michelle Obama again is because that's a person that they know, that they're familiar with. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thought that most African American women say, Michelle Obama. You know what I'm saying? But who else is there? That's how politics work.
And that's how Obama won, because they cultivated him at the right time, put him in front of us during the right time, and when said just the right stuff, so that when it was time to vote, he was familiar, and we was okay with him.
Okay with having a black president.
You want to talk about a plant?
Yeah.
Obama was a plant.
Obama is a.
I need to go to the comment
Listen,
section because this is lit.
Obama. If if y'all do your research, all the presidents are related.
Yeah, we talked about
So
that.
we talked about that last time. So
about
Obama
that.
was a plant from 20 years before he even hit the office.
Yeah.
And when he hit that Democratic convention and they let him speak as the keynote speaker, I knew
it was a wrap.
This the next Democratic president or next Democratic candidate for president because of the way that they set him up.
Mm-hmm.
And there were other Democrats at the time who were popular, but they pushed him to the forefront.
So are they not grooming anybody right now that they could have had ready for like that? That sounds like something you should have been preparing. Like you need to keep preparing for.
So we're playing a bravado game, an ego bravado game with the presidency. Who's going to tell the country that, hey, we elected Biden in to get rid of Trump, but now we can't put Biden back because he's incompetent? Who's going to tell the country that? That's basically saying, hey, I married your daddy. We had some kids, but after 10
way you make me pause because
after 10 years, this nigga ain't rocking no more.
Tell the country that like
it's a divorce. Who tells their kids that they trying to leave their daddy? It's a divorce. Nobody wants to do that. We're going to rock this shit out until the kids find out that the daddy got 2 kids outside of the house and he been beating on their mama. That's how you find out about your parents. Don't just say, hey, this shit is getting rocky. The next 6 months, we probably going to break up. No, one day you woke up and your mom is throwing all the shit out the front door. That's how divorce, that's how president, it's the same thing.
God.
That fucking debate happened, and the next morning the Democrats was throwing Biden shit out the front door.
And you're not wrong. Okay, hold on. Let's go to some of these comments because the comment section is lit. Okay. King said, you already know America don't deserve no damn birthday party today. So turn it up for the tokers and the jokers. And you already know we gonna blow it for today.
Shit, I deserve it.
Man. Blur said, I'm gonna be honest. I don't want Trump. I don't. But I don't want Biden sleepy behind man looking like a whole white sloth.
That nigga's death on wheels, boy.
Oh man. She said, Sunshine, you go ahead and put your name in because I'm sick of these people. I'm telling y'all, I can't run the country. I can't run the 20. Hey, Sunshine for President 2050 though. I might run in 2050, but
by that time.
Yeah, by that time I could run, and I've got some solid fucking ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I might be able to be a advisor. See, I would be an advisor. But by 2050, I mean,
you could run. By 2050,
you don't run in 2050. In 2050, you have to kill the king. You're gonna have because it's gonna we're gonna be like Putin by 2050.
If these motherfuckers get this Project 2025 shit through the,
y'all have no idea.
Y'all need to read up on Project
monarchy.
2025, please. Y'all just take the time.
And don't y'all say shit
when
Baron Biden, when Baron Trump becomes president, because Trump is dying and he passes it to his son, not because he's elected, but because Trump says, "Hey."
But the crazy thing about it is, in reality, even though the Republicans are the crazier party and has the most, the Democrats are the ones who would actually put a dictator in office.
You think so?
Because they're Democrats. By nature are more that it's just business. It's always business with them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
With Republicans, it's about getting back what they lost and blah, blah, blah. Democrats is like, hey, it's a business. We run this country like a business. Blah, blah, blah. We don't need to take the chance of having another Trump. So we need to have this thing. If we could have it in control, I guarantee Democrats would just be like, hey, because every time we go into this election shit, every 4 years, it's a swap. It's a flop. We're gonna get a president that's one way, and then we'll get a house that's the other way, or we'll get we'll get the Senate the other way.
Mm-hmm.
If they could run it down the middle, most politicians would we'd be like Russia. If they could have one in office for now, that would just fix a whole lot more problem because you wouldn't have lobbyists every 4 years. You wouldn't go through this crazy turmoil that we're going for presidency every year, especially with Biden and Trump. Because kid you not, if Trump somehow doesn't win now, he can come run again in 4 more fucking years. Biden is running at 83.
He has to live 4 more years.
Hey, we are trying to elect a president whose wife has to walk him out to the stage and off the stage when the time comes.
That's deep. That's a deep ass statement.
You know what?
And not because he's not physically able, because we have had disabled
presidents.
He's
geriatric.
It's because he's mentally not cognizant of exit, stage left.
Right.
Joe
This nigga,
says
think
something.
about this nigga. He's been a politician since the 70s.
No, since before that.
Biden has been an elected official in Congress since the 70s. Before that, he ran and did local shit.
Yeah.
But he's been an elected official since the 70s. He was part of the first crime bill in the 70s and passed 2 more after that. There's no way that you can tell me this. That's like, there's got to be your retirement age. That's like
it's got to be.
That's like the bitch working at the Publix, at the making bread. After 30 years of making bread, hey, Miss Myrtle, we love you.
I'm all for that.
But we got to slide you to the greeter. You got to go wave at the people at the front.
Limit. Yeah. Job says, have we become so complacent with all of Trump's lies that we are just letting it go? I'm so sick of this Biden blowing the debate shit. Why isn't the media focused on the lies spewed at Trump spewed at the debate? Okay, I'll tell you why. I can tell you why for me, because I'm media. I can tell you why for me. Because anytime that I deal with a liar, I stop dealing with them because I know they're a liar. Mm-hmm. I don't have to, if I have to convince you that what Trump is saying is a lie, then we have a whole different kind of conversation and a problem there. Most of the people that are talking here with us already know that Trump is lying. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Except for Bowman. Bowman is a different... Bowman is for Trump, okay? He don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck that he grabbed her by the pussy. That don't matter to the Bowman. Biden is the devil for Bowman, okay? But it's like, what you want me to say? What you want me to do? You want me to tell you that what he's saying is dumb? We know that.
We all know that.
We all know that. What's a black job?
Right. We all know that.
I'm still trying to find out about jobs.
But we know.
As a matter of fact, I posted something on my on my Instagram today, on my personal Instagram, Hood Unicorn Official. If you ever want to follow my personal Instagram for the bullshit. But it was this stitch where this black guy is like, no, y'all don't get what Trump was saying. He was saying they're going to come take all the black jobs like plumbers and electricians and masons and all this other stuff he was saying. So here comes this white guy, and this white guy's like, well, let's go to the Department of Labor and Statistics and figure out how many black jobs. Yeah, right.
Right, dummy.
The list of jobs that he just said, we made up less than 20% of all of those jobs in each category. Mason, 9%. Plumbers, like 20%. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's very low numbers, right? This for me is what I saw in that video. Y'all black ass motherfuckers need to go find some of these black ass jobs that they talking about. Well, y'all need to go try to be masons and electricians and carpenters, because guess what? When it falls and all of this stuff messed up, we gonna need some people in our neighborhoods knowing how to fix things, knowing how to build things, knowing how to correct things.
The numbers on that. Man. All right, so
what's a black ass job? I really want to know.
Here's the problem with numbers, with the employment numbers. You got to remember, we only make up 12.7% of the country. There's no way we can be more than 20% of any category. So when you say 9% of plumbers, that's about average. Because if 12%, if we only make up 12% of the country and you're counting 100% of the country towards it, there's no way we can surpass, even if every single one of us would have to be a plumber.
I get you. I see where you're going with that.
You know what I'm saying? People play when it comes down to African Americans and what we're doing, how we're represented in this country. People always go to numbers, and I always tell them, don't play the number game, because the number game, we're not the majority. We're a minority. So always apply that to when we talking about black ass jobs. You know what I'm saying? When we're talking about anything, when we're talking about economics, when we're talking about representation, when we're talking about housing, there's no way we can have the majority housing in any state, because we're not the majority anywhere. That's why you can put us in hoods and ghettos and projects, because it's not enough of us to sprawl out and take over everything. You know what I'm saying? So the comment about, because I've seen different, black people work this and black, and I'm like, dog, we don't make up 9% of all plumbers in the country are black, that's a fucking big ass number. Because if you think about it, we're only 12%, Mexicans are 14%, Asians are 9%, and then all the other different minorities, and then white people only make up 47%.
Okay, so yeah, so nobody ever says how many percentage of Asians make up plumbers to say that it's only like 3 or 4% to show how low that number. I see what you're saying. It's a perspective. I see.
Now, if you look through this, if you look through the same, if you look in the same employment records and start looking at things like teachers, we make up a high percent of teachers, nurses, we make a high percent of nurses, and you know what I'm saying?
The things actually did say that black people make up a high percentage of people. Like for me, what I interpreted as, we make a high percentage of people service jobs.
A lot of service
like
jobs.
A lot of service jobs, and not just service jobs like, oh, you know, serving you food, waitress type service jobs. And I'm not saying that to say that's a bad thing, but I mean service jobs like social workers, service jobs like teachers, service jobs like nurses,
all the
care
administration
providers,
jobs.
right? Like these jobs that have something to do with empathy. You know what I mean? And that goes back to what I was saying the other day. One of the things that I love about black people is one of the things that's also one of those caveats that I can't stand about us in some kind of ways. We are so loving and forgiving.
That's our nature. That's why God created us this way.
We are so loving and forgiving, and it is amazing. But I need us to start being vengeful. And I'm not trying to incite violence. I'm just saying. It's a couple situations where
if you look at the history of black people throughout, if we look at just Africans throughout history, if we were a vengeful people, they would have wiped us out of it. They would have wiped us out.
They would have had to,
They
because
would have had to.
You wouldn't have got no sleep.
Every time.
Speaking of vengeful people.
And they attack us first. In all the African countries, they came and attacked us first because of fear of revenge for shit they ancestors did. That's why the Wahites are the way they are, because you are fear of the revenge of these people.
You got to keep your foot on the lion's neck.
You always got right, because
you got to keep your foot on the lion's neck.
But we are the people. But we were created. Our people created. We are the strongest, most resilient people. We're the cockroaches of the world. We were made to survive this. When y'all motherfuckers blow this motherfucker up, and it's gonna be us.
It'll be like two black people
that'll
come out,
start this whole bitch over again.
Start fucking, and here we go.
You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Adam and Eve. Run this bitch back. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Bring it back.
And you know how you know, and you know how Adam was black, because Adam had, a wife before Eve.
Right. Lilith.
Oh
man, I love you so much.
You know what I'm saying? If y'all listen,
and
if you really look at it from, when it was Horus with the Egyptians, Horus had 3 wives. Just to let you know, it was a black man. I'm just like, Horus had 3 wives, including Eve and Lilith. You know what I'm saying? So after y'all do what y'all do, God knew. I feel like the Creator knew millennia ago. There's going to be a group of people that's why in the Bible, the Hebrews are black. All of that shit is about black people. You know what I'm saying? Y'all may have taken it and changed it and make it, this is how we're going to, God, the chosen people, dog. The chosen people were born in the original color, and everything else comes from that. Everybody else moved away. And that's why melanin is the strongest element in the world. That's why they pay $1,000 per kilogram for melanin. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I tell y'all over and over again that Kendrick Johnson did not wrap himself up in that fucking mat. And he did not remove his own fucking organs. I'm standing on that one.
Or what about the little girl that they found in the damn freezer in Chicago, in the hotel? Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Remember that story?
Yeah. Or the lady down in Georgia who went and had a slumber party with her 9 white friends and died, and don't nobody
know what happened. She drowned.
Don't know how she died. Like, come on, y'all.
There's so many examples, but see, if we were stuck in vengeance and we could not show up today and do what we got to do.
You're absolutely right. But speaking of vengeful people, you see what's going on down in Jamaica? Shout it.
They got hit with the storm. So what? All right, so
that shit look like Poseidon is mad. Like,
listen,
oh my god.
Did you see Grenada? Because I saw because they hit.
And this is my thing. If you were going on a cruise right now, if you in the, like, what's up with the people in the middle of the water right now? What are they doing?
They both got tossed around.
I could not be on no cruise doing that. I promise you, I'm be like Daffy Duck. I'm running around. We all gonna die. Like, y'all gonna have to give me a pill and sit my ass in the corner.
I don't do nothing that when I'm ready to leave, I can't. If I can't get the fuck out of here, that's just a floating jail to me. I'm
TikTok.
sorry.
I'm watching videos, folks talking about I'm at the resort and they sitting us down talking about
in case
it changed directions and it's coming towards us.
Right.
We about to board this bitch up and y'all gonna have to shelter in place
or leave.
No, let me go back to my country. It ain't going down in my
But y'all
country.
saying no flights coming out? Y'all ain't got no boats? I'll row out this bitch. I will row my ass.
Get home.
Right, nigga. Elion made it on an inner tube, dog. God love me. I'll make it back. God love me. I know I'll make it back to the USA. Let me out this bitch.
Man, cause ain't no way.
You know, and third, my family's from the islands.
Mm-hmm.
So hurricane and hurricane season is like a normal thing. You know what I'm saying? That's why people always, man, how these people survive, bro? They've been surviving for generation after generation after generation. But it always looks so fucking bad, and the way the people react afterwards, it's like it's World War III for a couple of weeks.
And that's what I don't understand. It be a couple weeks and y'all be back to kicking it. Let me tell you something. If I lived in Oklahoma, Idaho,
twist the country,
any in Nebraska, put me on that commercial. I want you to put me on that TV show or on the news, and they be like, "Ma'am, so the tornado came and it tore down your whole house. Everything is gone. What are you gonna do?" You asking my neighbor like, "Well, we gonna rebuild." You know what I'm saying? This is just what we do. We're gonna rebuild. They come over here to my house, ma'am. Your neighbor says he's about to get his stuff together and he's just gonna grin and bear it and rebuild. What are you gonna do, ma'am? Bitch, I'm getting the fuck out of here and I'm going to Ohio, New York, somewhere where this shit don't go
happen,
down.
Right? Where I gotta worry about walking criminals instead of Mother Nature.
The wind picked my house up and dropped it. You can't shoot at that.
Yeah. You can't shoot at the wind.
Fight back with no motherfucking tornado. At least I can fight some essays.
Listen, bro, Mother Nature takes.
Bitch, I'm going to Compton. I'll fight some fucking essays.
Mother Nature takes no L's.
Essays just Essays rob you. They don't actually take your house.
Right.
Like, fuck y'all.
Essays might take some shit for today. Right. Mother Nature done wiped out 2 generations of shit in one wop.
Like, I'm literally looking through debris for my fucking social security card. No, I'm not doing this dumbass shit.
Y'all can have that shit.
Y'all can have that shit. I'm moving somewhere where they don't do this shit.
Yeah.
Y'all, we about to go ahead and go to a commercial break. But when we get back, you already know Thursdays are just candid conversations with Stoner, because we just be on whatever the fuck we be on. Stoner, anything going on I know what we come back and talk about, especially since you got the goat shop today. Okay, so y'all was talking yesterday about when Bronny signed or whatever, that how LeBron, that's basically going back to LeBron, and Bronny might sign like a $1 million contract, right? Do you see what Bronny signed?
$7.9 million for 4 years.
That's guaranteed too, ain't it?
Should be. Most of it should be guaranteed. They didn't say nothing about player options, but he's a rookie, so they can't demand guaranteed money.
Okay.
Because he's a rookie. You know what I'm saying? And there's no, in the rookie contract, there's nothing that says you've got a solid player contract. We could trade you, get rid of you. There's nothing he can do.
Okay.
He just got signed for that. But that's a big $7.9 million for most rookies don't get a 4-year. They usually get a 2-year rookie deal.
No, we're going to talk about it when we get back. Y'all, this is All Hustle No Fear on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. Y'all already know we're going to play y'all some good music, and so we're going to hit some of Stoner's favorites. Here is Officially Made with Drugs in My Car.
Hey, boo. Bro, what the hell is you in here listening to, boy?
You already know, boy.
You in love, ain't you?
Goddamn, bro.
Who she is, bro?
Man.
Who is she? Where the hell we finna go?
It's something. It's something you should know. I got drugs in my car, drugs inside my car, drugs inside my car. I got a stick on me too. Damn, bro, why you tell me? Damn, bro, why you tell me? Drugs inside my car, drugs inside my car. I got the stick on me too. Damn, bro, why you tell me? Damn, bro, why you tell me?
They told me to stay at home. Shit ain't put up the phone.
Man, I ain't put a gun in your head. Man, you know you grown.
Hey, stop trying to hide that shit. Don't make no sudden moves.
Hey, I gotta hide that sack. Man, I got too much to lose.
Alright, okay, be cool. His ass just got out the car.
Can't do nothing but be smooth. You just stay where you are.
Alright, bet. Don't start sinking, daddy.
Something you should know.
What?
I got drugs in my car, drugs inside my car, drugs inside my car. I got the stick on me too. Damn, bro, why you tell me? Damn, bro, why you tell me? Drugs inside my car, drugs inside my car. I got the stick on me too. Damn, bro, why you tell me? Damn, bro, why you tell me? Hey, everything gon' be alright.
Okay.
Just sit back, hold tight.
Hey, yeah, I know my dog, but I can't throw away my life.
Hey, this is all on me, not on you. Yeah, I know that you had that situation and been down this road before.
Hey, we two peas in the pod. You was there when life was hard.
Hey, I appreciate that, bro, but I'm the one taking the charge.
Yeah, facts. Well, I guess we gotta sit right here and wait, bro.
Yeah, I know, but I'm blessed, so we gon' be straight, bro.
Cool.
Hey.
We spent our lives in the hood,
and ain't no limit to the drugs they dealin'. The drugs they dealin'.
Yeah, we spent our lives in the hood,
and ain't no limit to the drugs they dealin'. The drugs they dealin'.
Hey hustlers, ready to level up your wardrobe? Check out All Hustle, No Fear, the brand that keeps your grind strong and fearless. From our stylish hoodies to trendy t-shirts to our motivational mugs, we've got you covered. And for a limited time only, grab your exclusive Jesus Drugs Only hoodies.
Weed is good all the time, and all the time weed is good. Hashtag A-Gram.
Don't wait. Visit allhustlenofear.com and gear up today. Show the world you hustle hard and fear nothing. All Hustle, No Fear. Wear your ambition. Shop now at www.allhustlenofear.com.
Sign language, niggas be talking whenever they signing on the line. Please don't chime in, watch it, I got timing on the mind. Line like call it line disease, nigga, you got diamonds on the mind. You never be going in like a driving that McDonald's on the line. Niggas invest in the better your clout, a mind and nothing to better your mouth. Ain't no 10Ks, ain't no relays, nigga, you running a regular route. Eat if the enemy ready to chow, all of you coming with edible style. From a jungle, my effort is wild. Watch peasants, strong weapons on your seconds. Was my lesson, warm my presence, hornet's nest. Born a legend, go and tell him any lessons, no exception. No starting slow, it ain't no Nolan, so it's no inception. Ain't no James, please don't get them, hold no leeway. Ain't a team, niggas see us on the freeway. Open road, don't cut in front us like a DJ. Hydroplaning in her DM like a speedway.
Pedal to the floor, 100 miles per hour. I ain't getting tired, never throw in the towel. I'm just going hard while I'm passing lanes, passing lanes, passing lanes. Looking to the sky, see the paper planes. I know what they do, know we made for things, made for life, we made these dreams. All in the eyes, now I'm running for the prize. Yeah.
Jetty, I'm ready, I'm kinda awkward but steady. Not awful often, I get it. Popping off on the Senate. Block a blick, blah. Life is awful augmented. When you running through the same game and everybody vision. People promise you profit, people promise they poppin'. People problems will pop up, plagiarizing the product, prophesizing the product. Pantomiming was popping, they little pumping, they purpose, they probably pumping the Perkins. Man, I've been all over, everybody slept like they head was all up on my shoulder. Everybody wept when they seen that boulder coming down the path to success. That's that road closure. I need dynamite. Oh my God, I might just die tonight. If I don't write tonight, then I don't fly. It's not alright. I got it lit that light. I gotta admit, I feel that fright like every night that I don't win. Feel that tightness all up on my chest. Goddamn, we just get it. We up next.
Pedal to the floor, 100 miles per hour. I ain't getting tired, never throw in the towel. I'm just going hard while I'm passing lanes, passing lanes, passing lanes. Looking to the sky, see the paper planes. I know what they do, know we made for things, made for life, we made these dreams. All in the eyes, now I'm running for the prize, yeah.
You'll never ever see my camp losing. Taking shots without thinking I'm playing shootings. Run you over if you ain't rolling with the damn movement. I'm Superman of my time, Cam Newton, little throwback scrambler. I gotta touch bread every day, don't get donuts manager. Cat outflow, y'all amateurs. Get a rap game and clean sweep, I'm a dope ass janitor. But I'm still dirty from my dirty bandanas. Time on dirty bad dances. Hip hop ain't dead, we just built the studios and ambulances. Music is school when I'm shooting up the campus. We champions and quick pitches. You must have cut your balls off, traded them for a pussy, y'all some bitch niggas. I'ma get richer, that's the way to go. I make a whole Tory to the paper like stick figures.
I'm a brave of my opposition. RB to my competition. My words are superior, you better listen. I'm a heavyweight, you're not even in my division. Let's get it.
I'm the greatest like Ali, the top of the Billboard charts where you find me. But not just me, it's us team, we a family. Cause we the bestest in the body, music, anatomy. And we are anomalies compared to with what's out. Standing in position, no submission to chase clout. Cause I'm not built for that labor, don't possess that behavior. Let that hate marinate in your blood for the flavor. I hit the ground running, never fumble. Blocking off the haters like Budamo. Got the killer instinct, DJ Combo. That crown we need it, now we need it pronto. Yeah.
Pedal to the floor, 100 miles per hour. I ain't getting tired, never throw in the towel. I'm just going hard while I'm passing lanes, passing lanes, passing lanes. Looking to the sky, see the paper planes. I know what they do, know we made for things, made for life, we made these dreams. All in the eyes, now I'm running for the prize, yeah.
You know what time it is. It's the second annual Elevated Food and Wine Experience right here in Atlanta, Georgia, Saturday, July 6th at Atlantucky Brewing. Make sure you come and check out all of our elevated workshops, our speaker panel of cannabis professionals, and many, many more. We are also being hosted by yours truly, the Hood Unicorn of All Hustle No Fear on Hits 92.3. You can get your tickets at www.elevatedfoodandwinefestival.com. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at Elevated Food and Wine Fest. We'll see you there Saturday, July 6th.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is All Hustle, No Fear on Hits 92.3. And every morning you wake up with us because we rock your mic.
Mm-hmm. How big is your mic, Sunshine?
Big enough to interview you with.
20 packs. They like wholesale.
That's dope. I didn't know that about fireworks.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So we back. We behind the scenes talking and having conversations. One day I'm gonna find a way to let y'all see the shit that we talk about behind the scenes. Cause
Y'all gonna have to pay for it on the Patreon. I'm not even about to play that shit. Ain't no one day for getting none of y'all already get free, plenty free. Y'all get plenty free. And by the end of this year, Hood Unicorn will have a Patreon. Y'all gonna have to pay for the behind the scenes.
Hey, I like that idea.
Y'all not gonna see me goddamn shaking my stuff for free. Fuck out of here. Pause.
Stoner said he gonna wear gray sweatpants.
Y'all got to pay for that too.
All right, so we were talking about things that we've been seeing on trending news. Let's start with Taraji P. Henson and Mr. What name is?
Who? Sassy Lee?
Oh, I love the way that's set up. Yes, Keith Lee. So I posted it on my page and it actually created a lot of conversation. And I basically just said, listen, after Taraji had said, hey, y'all, he wasn't in his right seat. I had rehearsed this and I knew where I was supposed to stand. I knew what I was supposed to do. And he wasn't in his seat. This is the point that I made. Nothing that happens at a award show, nothing that happens at an award show is by chance. Everything
except for Kanye. Sorry.
Yes.
Other than that.
Everything else is scripted. Everything else is directed. Everything else has a writer. Exactly. For all of y'all people who were like I've seen videos where folks were like, he wasn't even sitting there at first. He moved seats. Right. Because
somebody
how the fuck are we going to talk to you from 3 rows back? That don't look good. Of course, we're going to move him up because this is where production wise, it makes the most sense to do the interview from here. Who's doing the interview from row 7 at seat 12? No, you got to put him on the end at the aisle
where
seat.
She can get to him.
Now, whether or not production intentionally put him in the wrong seat, him and what's the other dude's name? Jonathan, put them in the wrong seat, or whether or not Keith sat in the wrong seat, you can't blame that on Taraji. Now, when Steve Harvey said the wrong name for the girl who won the Miss America, blame that on him. That was on him.
He's supposed to be practicing
absolutely
that name.
Fucked up. Right. But Taraji is right. I rehearsed. I did what I was supposed to do. I was where I was supposed to be. Now, for all of y'all folks that's like, well, she should have known who he was. She should have Googled him. She should have this, that, and the third. No, she's the talent. When you get that high up, that's not your job to go do that. You have an assistant and a team of people who do all that for you. That's not your job to do that. Somebody said, well, the whole segment was called Giving Them Their Flowers. Okay, so why would Taraji not believe that they had the segment right? It's not her job to go behind the right. She is the talent. She's not the producer. She's not the writer. She's not the director. She's the talent. All she's supposed to do is rehearse her lines and stand on her cue and deliver her lines. If you not where you supposed to be as the background or the foreground or the whoever else, that's the director's job to fix that. Hey, wait a minute. Pan over there real quick to the ass real quick for a second. Tell
nigga.
PP in the wrong fucking seat.
Right.
That's how that goes.
That's how that goes.
So y'all all up in arms talking about, well, she should know who he is. He got 2-point-something million followers.
Why?
That's Atlanta. That's the city of fucking Atlanta.
Right. That's
y'all
back to those numbers.
Right. What the fuck? Y'all think 2 million and 2 million followers is a lot? That's fucking Atlanta. We're talking about worldwide.
That's how many people watched her last movie. That's how many people watched her last movie.
Right.
On the first weekend.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Taraji been in the game now for like longer than half of y'all been alive. And we talking about somebody who been on an app for 17 months. Like, come on now, y'all. And let's just be honest. This nigga look different every time we see him. He do his hair more than y'all bitches do.
Hey, the nigga definitely from that first Keith Lee that we see sitting on his couch in his house.
Right.
Today I went to And I grabbed him, and I got it to who he is now. When he like, it's like, dog, you really like, you almost got the BBL Drizzy. You know what I'm saying? We just ain't seen the 6-pack yet, but you really went and goddamn BBL your life, and I don't got nothing wrong with that, because I promise you, if I get enough money, I'm getting rid of this goddamn baby daddy belly. I promise you that shit. Y'all niggas think I'm playing, nigga. I'm a fucking.
Wait a minute. So you saying you would do a like a
Nigga,
daddy?
I got 3 kids too. I don't deserve a daddy makeover. The fuck? I went through 9 months 3 times, nigga. I don't get a daddy makeover. The fuck? Shit, y'all bitches got me fucked up, bro. I'm gonna goddamn.
So wait, what does a daddy makeover include? Pectorials?
Huh?
Pectorials?
Oh no, God bless me. I'm good on.
Okay, so you good on the pecs. You just okay. So
I
you
just gotta
need,
get rid of
you
this
just
shit
need a little
right here.
6-pack. Do you want the whole 6-pack, or do you want the Ninja Turtle
Nah,
6-pack?
I just need a flat. I don't need a 6-pack, because I don't want nobody. I don't want no future bitches expecting nothing from me.
Okay.
Like, oh, this
Because you're
nigga
not
be-
gonna keep it up.
No.
You want that Charles, like
Yeah.
that what Charles got, Nettie and Charles. what he got?
Nah. Did you say Nettie and Charles?
Yeah, Charles.
How would you?
He got.
We're gonna talk about this off the air, because I don't want to offend the people who they represent. That you actually put me in the same category
I'm
with.
saying the surgery that he had, where he got his pectorials done. I mean, not his abs.
Oh well, nah. I can't get
got his
that
abs
surgery
done.
no more. I'm sorry. I can't get it no more now. If that nigga got it.
Yeah, him, and then that rapper who did it.
That's why I was gonna do it, because the rapper. Yeah,
did
but
it,
then now
yeah.
you're telling me Charles and his goddamn.
And Drake did it too, right?
That's what the whole song's about. BBL Drizzy, you know what I'm saying? That's what the whole song's about. BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy.
I'm saying if you could pay for it, pay for it.
Sticking
Why
in
not?
stick. I would, no, but for real though, dead ass is I think that for me, now the young daddy makeover is gonna be different than the nigga right now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So goddamn, of course I'm gonna get the flat guy, you know what I'm saying?
Calves? Like nice calves?
No, I ain't gonna do no nice calves and stuff. Probably get some good waxing going on though. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then goddamn 10 CCCC black my hair. Goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, get the midnight black dye.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. You got to Beijing that bitch.
No. Nah, we ain't gonna Beijing shit, nigga. This is a daddy makeover. We going to the hair club and man, get them good pluggos.
Oh god.
Goddamn, throw me about 1,000 follicles up there, y'all. I got the money.
This is so hilarious.
I'm telling y'all think niggas be looking at y'all like, damn, that bitch just came back from Dominican Republic. Looking like, wow, all right. Damn, too bad
I love it.
It'd be it'd be funny with that whole shit, because if I do get the male makeover, you know what I'm saying, I gotta go to a strip club and work after that. It's the only way that you paid. I invested. I need to get my money back.
Richards.
Maybe not Swinging Richards or Bulldogs, anything like that.
Work at Pickles.
Yeah, Pickles. I'm sure like they got women coming in there. I don't.
They would have Swinging Richard. Dick Richard.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but that's a gay club.
Oh.
That's why it's called Swinging Richards.
Oh, I would have assumed. Okay, Pickles.
Yeah,
Pickles.
Or the same reason why they got Bulldogs off of Peachtree. All these you can just say the title. As men, we just say the title, and we know what kind of strip club it is.
Atlanta, we kind of just know.
Yeah.
Okay, so I talked about this yesterday, but you're here, so of course I want to get your opinion. What you think about that barbershop owner who said that Trump lied to him, and then Trump came with the receipts?
Wait a second. They said Trump came with receipts?
Yeah, you didn't see that part?
No, I only saw the initial news, because they had on all the
Trump came back. Trump's team came back and posted the receipts where this guy actually had to sign that it said it was for a campaign, and he got paid $4,000 for that.
My man, you sold your soul for $4,000. That's why you try to get on the news and try to double back.
Yep.
You know what happened? That nigga mama said, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Norma Jean said that her son Jared was down at the shop today and getting a haircut, and then all of a sudden the Trump campaign came in there. Baby, what you know about that? I know you didn't have nothing. You know I would never matter of fact, I'm about to call them people right now. They got me fucked up, Ma. Hold on, let me call you back. Nigga, you crazy. Why would you come out and say that you didn't see? That was what you call That's what you need. Somebody need to call up motherfucking King Harris so he can call this nigga and tell him, boy, you ain't never stood on business, boy. King Harris, call up that barbershop nigga and tell him, boy, you ain't never stood on business, boy. Never stood on business, boy. That is not standing on business, nigga. You got paid well.
He got paid good for $4,000.
And someone convinced you not someone convinced you 4 bands. Y'all can come set up in my shop, nigga. We goddamn I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Give me Trump. Y'all need to do something. I'm right downtown. Y'all need to do something. We got big ass parking lot. You know what I mean? Y'all niggas, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what y'all do, but y'all can smoke there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you do. I don't know what y'all get into, you know what I'm saying? But we can smoke there just in case you was wondering.
What would Trump smoke out of? Would Trump smoke out of a black and would he smoke out of a Dutch?
Are you crazy, nigga? White papers.
You think he's white out of white
papers, nigga?
I think Trump
you
would
ever
be
been
a bonger.
No, bro.
I really feel like he was.
No, bro. You ever kick it with like some good old boys?
No,
all they smoke is white papers. They don't roll blunts. They don't roll backwoods. None of that shit. They smoke white paper.
That's black people smoking. That's black people smoking.
Yeah, I would never. Could you imagine a white man putting his old brown dick to his face and smoking? How he would never get caught. He would never get caught with that. And then on top of that, every blunt is already 3 inches longer than the motherfucking white paper. So how dare you promote? Can you imagine him putting his? And could you imagine him letting his wife put this big old brown thing to her mouth and pull on it? Are you crazy? Trump smoked white papers, nigga. You crazy?
That is the funniest shit I've ever heard.
If I was a white man, I would never let a nigga bring a blunt around. The fuck?
So
that go against my heritage. Fuck you talking about, nigga?
Have you seen the video of the black man in Walmart, and the kids was trying to pull the prank on him, and he said, "Man, let me tell you something. I will shoot your."
Oh yeah, he's like,
ass.
I got a license to carry.
He said, "I ain't got time today." As a matter of fact, hold on, let me find it so I could post it for y'all, because I can definitely show y'all if y'all haven't seen it.
Don't put my shit down. He said, nah, bro, I'm about to take this my shit now. Listen, young man. I got a license to carry. I will shoot your ass.
I will shoot your ass.
I see your homeboy over there. Y'all trying to get some views. Y'all gonna get some views of getting killed.
You gonna die? Do you want to die for these views?
Right, for these views.
You okay, so let's pose this question then. Do you feel as though a person who gets shot during the commission of a prank is the person who shoots somebody during the commission of a prank should be charged?
Nah, self-defense. If any, it's self-defense. I don't know you're pranking me. I don't know you. And on top of that, for you to prank me and I'm a random person, you're a random person to me. It's stranger danger. I don't know you from nobody. Y'all could be walking around filming snuff videos. Y'all could be walking around with cameras, catching y'all rob people, kill people, because it's not like we don't see it already. Kids go in the mall and snatch somebody's chain and got it on video. More niggas get convicted for shit that they do on video than anything else. So if you walk up to me and another nigga got a camera, I'm immediately assuming this is about to go bad. There's a reason why you want to record my disdain or my anger or my surprise. I got a surprise for you, nigga. Fa 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 fa. That's the prank. Fa 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 fa.
Are there any pranks that you've watched or you feel like it's okay? Like
nothing.
None
there
of
are no
them?
pranks.
It's only one that I feel like I wouldn't be mad at this prank, and it's the dude that dressed up like the tree.
Oh, and then he jumps out on you. Yeah, now that's different. That's different.
He the only one.
Now those scare
that I'm not mad at him. You just walking by and all of a
That's
sudden the tree moving your ass is like, them are hilarious.
Those are hilarious. But anybody who's gonna touch some property or touch my body or get in my personal space, like
you seen the little black girl on TikTok? She walk up to people and she be like, "Yeah, you what you want to do something?" Like her. And it just be the weirdest, like she just be walking up to people on the weirdest
Listen,
shit.
bro, y'all niggas know who to try. Because if you saw my big black bearded ass come down the street, who you talking to, nigga? Fuck you talking to? It's you, nigga. It's you, bitch, on the ground. It's you. Hold on, let me get my camera out. Yeah, this bitch. I just pulled a prank on her. It's called a smack prank. Let's see if you get the fuck up. I hate that shit, bro, because I'm already a person that I'm not socially awkward. I talk to a lot of people, stuff like that. But I have fears of things happening in public because I grew up in New York, lived in Atlanta. I've been one step away from a nigga getting shot in the back of the head. I've been sitting in a car that, you know what I'm saying? We went
Were you in New York during 9/11?
Huh? No, I wasn't in Atlanta during 9/11.
Okay.
And that was I don't even want.
Yeah.
That just
I
gave
understand.
me. My aunt Kim, thank God she's still here. My aunt Kim was in the second building that fell over.
Really?
She was in the staircase in the they were at the bottom of the staircase when the first building fell over and hit the second. She's in the building.
So she got out just in time.
They didn't get out in time. They come out after the building falls and hits the second building and then falls to the ground. So by the time she can make it out the door, everything is covered in debris. They didn't even when they got to the bottom floor and out the door into the lobby, they couldn't even go anywhere. They didn't know what was what because everything was blacked out because the building had just fell. So
does she have respiratory issues or any?
Yeah, she's had issues and stuff like that. I don't know if she sued them, but she moved to Texas. But she was working at the World Trade Center and she's always made good money. So I don't see my aunt really going and unless somebody just said, hey, here's a check for just file this paperwork and we'll cut you a check. I don't see my aunt Kim going out of her way to sue the city and do all of that stuff. She's very happy to be alive.
I read somewhere that since we're talking about New York is about to allow citizens to grow up to 3 or 4 plants.
Oh no, that already passed. You can have 6.
You have 6 plants?
Up to 6 plants in New York.
Okay, but this is the thing. Y'all in tenements and stuff. Where are we gonna grow it?
In the closet. Or on the roof. Rooftop. There's a lot of rooftop grows going in New York right now.
Really?
Rooftop. Because at one time they were selling all the if you go to New York, well, people from New York know brownstones used to go up like 3-4 levels. When then they started building on top of the brownstones another 4 levels. So rooftop real estate is a new thing. You can sell the top of your roof to someone else. It started off with cell phone companies because you can't put cell phone towers in a city. So where are you going to put all the cell phone reception? All the little antennas, all the cell phone antennas. It started off with cell phone companies buying rooftops so they can cover them with cell phone antennas. It's not like in Georgia where we can drive down and, oh, there goes a cell phone tower. Nah, ain't none of that in New York. Ain't no cell phone towers in New York. It's all built onto existing buildings. That's why when the World Trade Center went down, that's why they didn't have cellular service. I was literally talking to my mom on the phone when the first plane hit, and things started when the second plane hit. Every cell phone went dead in New York for the next 2 days. You know what I'm saying? Because the biggest and oldest cell phone tower in New York City was on top of the World Trade Center. So what it turned into is rooftop real estate. So then the same people who sell the cell phone towers, once they started, we can resell this to somebody else. What you want to do with it? I want to do a rooftop garden. All right, cool. You can grow all the fruit and vegetables, and then next thing you know, weed gets passed. Well, the same place we was growing fruits and vegetables on this rooftop garden.
Might as well grow some weed.
Grow some weed. That's a big industry right now. Rooftop marijuana garden.
That's crazy.
New York. One thing about New Yorkers is, unlike other people who believe that they got to go somewhere else to find the American dream or do somewhere, we got to move out of New York. No, New Yorkers feel like, nigga, whatever I want to do, I can do here. You want to have a water slide? We'll just move the cars on the block, open up the fire hydrant,
and we got a water slide. And lay some plastic down.
And lay some plastic down. Y'all want to have you know what I'm saying? We ain't got no pools. We'll take a blow up pool to the park, fill that shit up with park water.
And ride.
And motherfucking let our kids play in the pool.
Yeah. Okay, so Job, I gotta go ahead and just address what you're saying here
because
my
gosh, what does Job have to say? Yeah. I know you guys are street, but I'm not gonna watch it if you keep saying there's so many black. What word?
Nigga.
Nigga?
Yeah.
Nigga.
So
nigga.
Let me say this, Job. I understand where you're coming from, and I allow everybody to feel how they feel or whatnot. But this is the thing. Unfortunately, for some Black people, that is a cultural colloquialism that they use interchangeably in their conversation.
I mean,
if it's that offensive to you, I apologize that you don't want to watch the show anymore and that you can't get past that. But I also cuss. And there are people on here that watch the show that don't like cussing. I also talk about Trump. There are people on here who like Trump. And like, if you can't filter out the one little word that is irritating to you to be able to digest all of the rest of the information that is pleasant for you, that's you. It's, you know how many pages and podcasts and radio shows and everything that you can choose from. But I can't allow you to determine how I'm going to speak or how my guests are going to speak, because this is us authentically. And the reason why everybody else tunes in is because this is us authentically. Whether you agree with me or not, this is me being me. Now, me, I say nigga. I also understand the connotations of the word on both sides of it. But at this point in time in my life, that's just a word that I use. If you've been on the show before, you've actually heard me have my own existential crisis about the word nigga and about the word bitch. And guess where I landed on it?
Back
bitch,
saying
I
it
say
again.
nigga.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
What's up, Mom?
It is what it is. And again, I've seen what
No, my
Richard
mom.
Pryor has said. Your mom on there?
Yeah, my mom on there.
Hey, Mark, when can we get you? You want to call in?
Oh gosh, Mama, you want to call in?
You want to call in?
You got to call the radio
about how
station.
You made this Kool-Aid.
404-254-4347. If
Yeah.
you heard me say it, 404-254-4347. And the one thing I have to say, Job, is Jobert, it's like when they talk about the word nigga, it's like, hey, bro, when people start calling other people gay, it doesn't apply to you. Don't fucking pay no attention. You don't feel like you a nigga, you're not part of the nigga establishment, let that shit slide.
And
it ain't got nothing to do with you.
Or not
we
only
niggas.
that,
You not a nigga, Job. It's cool.
But it's not just that. It's like any group of people that are familiar with each other, when they get around each other, they have certain ways that they talk to each other that is familiar to them. You go around Mexicans and they gonna be calling each other ASA. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hell, Mexicans call each other nigga. You gotta live in California to know if you know.
Yeah, definitely.
You know,
they call you nigga too.
Right, exactly. So it's like, I don't know what white people call each other within their own confines of each other. I don't know. Maybe y'all might be over there talking about what's up, my wigger,
right,
or what's up, cracker, or
white people call each other nigga too.
Yeah, I don't know, but you know, I can't allow you to tell me how to talk, because I don't come to your house. That's like coming into my house and telling me how to rearrange my furniture. I can't.
I don't take any offense to you trying to tell me how to talk. I just tell people, because I grew up Rastafarian and I heard so many names, I just learned that if something applies, you let it apply.
Right.
If it doesn't apply, you keep it fucking moving.
Right.
I don't have to tell another nigga, hey, don't call me a mop head, nigga. You said that for whatever reason. If I react to it, then I gave you the power.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you sitting down there reacting to the word nigga, you just gave that. Oh shit! I already know who that is.
Go ahead.
Good morning. Hello.
Is our phone system not working right or something?
I don't know.
Good morning.
Oh, that is my mama.
Good morning.
Morning, mother. Can you hear me? No, she hearing me through off the radio.
All right. So how do I not have the delay?
You got to hear me through the. I don't know what's going.
Yeah, just listen to us through the phone.
You're supposed to hear me through the phone.
I'm on my phone.
Yeah, can you hear us?
No.
Can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
You can hear
Okay.
us?
All right. What's up?
Mom, what's up?
I'm good.
They've been waiting to get you on this show because they don't believe.
Yeah, so I just turned off the live so I can actually talk on the phone because it's too much feedback.
Right, exactly. Yeah, just talk to us. And
so
then
first, I was hearing what you were saying about New York and the rooftop. So let me give you a little bit of history. When the West Indians moved into Brooklyn, they around because they moved in and a lot of them came for hospital work because that's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
So they moved into the neighborhood, 50s, 30s around Kings County, downstate.
Yeah.
And the West Indians bought houses and they wanted to go up because that's what they do in the West Indies. You build the first level and then you go up. New York told them no. All up and down Linden Boulevard, New York told them, no, you cannot go up. It's a residential neighborhood. We cannot put these buildings up. But then who started it, wanted to develop?
Trump.
No, the Jews.
And they were given the right to go up.
You know who in New York is the Jews. We don't talk about the Jews out
there
in
you
public.
Go. That's who that is.
My mama's still in New York. She can't risk it.
When I was little in New York, my best friends were white. 2 little girls named Mary Ann and Corey because they owned New York.
Mm-hmm.
Now, just because they disappeared don't mean they went away. They kept all those buildings, and that's why we can't get no property.
Mm.
And that's now why they have given out quote-unquote air rights so that they can go up. And that's why they're going up on top of all these buildings because they already owned them. They never gave them up. They let them sit. They let the neighborhoods go down so the property value could go down so everything could be cheap. And then they came, all their little grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Oh, we got a house over on Franklin Avenue. And we got houses on Vanderbilt Avenue. And they started doing what you see them doing now. The whole thing about rooftop rights, 100% correct. Solar is going up all over New York now. They're telling people put solar on your rooftops.
Yep.
The growing, definitely. Now, if you have a house, you need to quickly go and buy your air rights because they're doing overhangs now. If you don't own your air rights,
wait. So if I buy a house, I don't just buy my house. Now I got to buy the roof to my house.
Now you got to look into buying the right to go up and keeping it for yourself.
Wow.
Because if you don't, the people will come and put a building next to it. I've seen a lot of them. And they overhang on top of the little old building because they own the air rights on top of them. So they're not connected to them, but they make their building hang over top of them.
Right, like that big building on Linden that covers all the neighborhood. Like nobody's getting no sun.
So you got to now look into that because that's what they're doing now. There's no more property to buy in Brooklyn. We got something on everything. So the only place to go now is up.
Mm.
Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of history. When you come to New York, there's a donut that's not being developed. Right around, once again, Kings County Hospital, downstate. There's a little space that's not being developed. Because when the West Indians came and bought those houses, they bought them for their families.
Right, and they're not selling
and
them.
There's 2 and 3 and 4, 5 generations in those houses. They're not selling. But if you step a little bit further out to the African-American houses, the brownstones and stuff like that, of course, we went through crack and all of that. Houses got passed to people who were not in positions to keep them. They sold them for little or no money. The powers that be let them sit. They let them degrade. They let the neighborhood go down. And then they swooped in and built up whole neighborhoods at one time.
Mm.
But that little donut, that little West Indian donut around the hospital, they're not selling and nothing is going up. All those private houses in the 30s, 40s, 50s.
They still,
Clarendon Road, they're not doing none of that.
Yeah, my
because
own neighborhood.
Those West Indians are not selling their houses.
She's talking about the neighborhood we grew up in the 50s and the 40s and stuff like that.
They're
They're not going
Utica
up.
Avenue, you don't see all of that.
Yeah.
They're not selling. 43rd, 59th, you don't see none of that. You see it on the main road.
We got another history that we need to talk about. Hood Unicorn was fascinated about when I told her you turned the Deer Park 3-gallon into a Kool-Aid. You made Kool-Aid out of it.
Yo, when I tell y'all black people are so inventive, like you will
the
take
amount of things I had to invent for these kids.
Yo, what made you put the Kool-Aid?
I got tired. First of all, it was the mess. They're young and you want them to have Kool-Aid and you're giving them the chance to learn how to pour it themselves. But oh my God, the mess. So I'm watching this little 3-gallon thing and it has a little spout on the front. I said, well, if I could get this spout off, and don't you know I got me a little butter knife. I popped it off. I made 3 times the amount of Kool-Aid instead of a 1 gallon. Mm-hmm. Now we got 3 times the amount of Kool-Aid in the fridge. And all they had to do was pull a little thing out, fix their cup, and push it back. And that's how that started.
Mm-hmm.
That is so
You got
dope.
4 kids. Listen, you got 4 kids and 1 parent. It can be very tiring. You got to figure out shortcut ways to allow them to grow up and do the things they got to do.
Hey, you got to do a TikTok of that.
Omari?
That'll go viral. You
What?
do that TikTok. That'll go viral.
Shit,
Show
that's
everybody
what?
how you
I
make
really
that
should do
Kool-Aid.
that as a TikTok. Omari, what's the first food you cooked on the stove?
Eggs
And noodles and ramen noodles.
And ramen noodles and hot dogs.
And they
Eggs, ramen noodles, and hot dogs.
There you go. Cut them hot dogs up. Put it in that noodle soup. Yes, darling. You have to teach them.
So something else that that Stone said about you that I was very intrigued by. He said you were one of the first, like, how did you describe it, Stoner? Like she was a new age.
Rastafarian. She was
yeah.
a new age Rastafarian in Brooklyn at the
Oh
time.
yeah. I broke all the rules.
Yeah,
I broke all the rules.
She wore pants.
It's a very
deodorant.
misogynistic lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about the brothers and what they want and how they want to live. And misogyny is not necessarily a bad thing if it's used properly. If you got men who are misogynistic, but they believe in taking care of homes and families and children and women come first, then it's not a bad thing. But if you got misogynistic men who are only thinking about their own selves and what they want to do for themselves as men, then it's a problem. So I kind of had to learn to decide what I wanted, because while I'm trying to follow the lifestyle and I'm trying to be a good Rasta woman, the brothers are out there doing everything but. And I got tired of it. I got tired of, quote unquote, covering myself. And, you know, back in the day, we used to dress in the Jewish style. Long skirts, long sleeves, ugly slippers, no toes out, no necks, no arms. All you could see was hands and feet. And in the meantime, the brothers was out there looking for all the other sisters in the shorts and skirts and no clothes. And I got tired of it. And I said, you know what? I'm a decent person. I can dress how I want. And that's what I did. I was the first Rasta sister to put on a pair of shorts on Utica Avenue. I was the first Rasta sister to wear a mini dress. I was one of the first Rasta sisters to wear my hair out. And of course, I got a lot of fire burn and a lot of fight back. But then I said, well, if you're not going to be a good Rasta man, what do you expect from me? Men need to lead, sisters. When they stop leading, then we start doing what we want to do. That's what I did.
That's dope.
I got back my rights. Because the brothers want to take away your rights to live while they out there living. You're trying to be nice and you're trying to be a nice wife and they're making babies on you. Eventually you I just got tired of it. I just got tired of it. Don't know the history. He know how many siblings he got.
We all do.
I knew we was not gonna hold on. I knew we was not gonna make it through this whole interview without her saying,
let me tell you.
You know how many siblings you got.
Let me tell you something. When Stoner just said to us,
and then the sister started taking, notice. I wasn't a bad Rasta woman. I was a free Rasta woman. And now the sisters are more free. And it's unfortunate. Here we are. I'm going to be 62 this year. I started Rastafari life when I was 17, going on into 18. Nothing has changed. The brothers are still doing what the brothers do. The sisters are still out there trying to survive. It's sad that nothing has changed.
Well, no, quite a bit has changed, Ma. Because
what do you think has changed, my brother?
I'm not saying it changed fundamental. I'm just saying that when I was young, women weren't wearing pantyhose, weren't shaving their legs, now you have Rasta women who are doing all these things. I'm not saying that fundamentally the men have changed or the culture has changed, but I know that I specifically seen your friends start wearing pants because you wore pants.
That is true.
And
but
around it. Sorry,
go ahead.
Sorry, Ma. Go ahead. What you saying?
When I say nothing has changed, though, I don't mean on that simple level. I mean on a total fundamental level. You know why I say that? Because we don't have a new Rasta generation to leave it to.
Nah, but I think about it, Ma. What's the new Muslim generation? Nothing has changed with Islam.
That's true, but they got a whole country of Islamic people. Even if these don't hear, there's more to replace them. True. We don't have a country of Rasta people. There's nobody to replace us.
No, not
all
at
of our children are living different lives. Grandchildren don't want to be Rasta. We're dying out.
Mm-hmm.
I belong to the 12 tribe of Israel. Every year we lose 10 or 12 people. We have no new members replacing them. Nobody's coming to the area.
Yeah, they need a new.
It's like a ghost town.
Yeah,
So wait, so you feel like Rasta is a dying religion?
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is.
Because
and so Rasta is a lifestyle, and
Right.
it is a dying lifestyle.
Right, because the lifestyle, the main flag of that lifestyle was being Rastafarian, was having your hair, having your locks.
And it was hard to survive.
And it was hard to survive. But once the locks got accepted by the mainstream, now the thing that you stood on means
It's
nothing.
watered down.
It's everybody, it's watered down. Everybody has it. So before, when I was growing up, to have my locks, I had to live a certain way. I had to eat a certain way. I had to go to Sabbath on Saturdays, not church on Sunday. We went to Bingy every year. We didn't wear certain mixed cottons. There was a lifestyle that went along with the vow of the Nazarite we followed. So there's a whole lifestyle that went along with being Rasta. When you boil it down to, it's just the dreads. You don't have to live the lifestyle to wear the dreads. You used to have to live the lifestyle to wear the dreads. Like how you got your dreads and it's shaved on the side, nigga, you'd have been drummed out. You would have never been allowed to do anything around any Rasta people because you shaved the sides of your hair. The vow of the Nazarite says you're not to shave any four corners of your body. That's why Rastas also have long beards of your head. That's why they also have long beards, because you ain't supposed to shave your beard either. It's not just your dreads. You ain't supposed to shave nothing on God's head that was created. This is in the Bible, vow of the Nazarite. This is what Jesus made his followers follow to be part of the 12, part of his 12 disciples. So now when you take that and just make it you can just rock dreads. So now I can have the dreads like my mom, but not have to follow the tenets. Why would I follow the tenets? You know what I'm saying? It's a stricter life that I don't want to live. It's like if I could get the benefits of being Muslim without being Muslim, I'd rock with the benefits.
So do you feel when you see people rocking locks, do you feel offended?
I used to.
Not anymore.
Not right. That's my motherfucking mama, dog. That's my mama,
because
dog.
I used to be very offended. I used to be, because I worked hard. Omari was the first Rasta child in all three
every school I went to. I was the first kid with dreads.
I used to have to go to school and fight. I had to pull a gun on the lady one time.
They wouldn't let me into school
for messing with my children, spitting in their hair.
Yep.
We went through a lot of work. Remember others just come through and just claim it.
Remember at 208 when they wouldn't let us come back because somebody got lice and they thought it was us?
And they thought it was my kids, and then so we had to go to 244.
My brothers had to change a different school.
Yep.
Well, no, that wasn't the reason. The reason that they had to change the school is that racist teacher who spit on Tafari.
Who spit on Tafari,
But there was a time who spit on my brother. But there was a time when somebody in our school caught lice and we all were sent home and we didn't go to school for a week because
they thought it was my kid.
They thought it was ours. And we had to go to the doctor and get examined to make sure.
I was just about to say, it's an easy fix to show that you don't have any lice in your hair.
Yeah, but nobody wants you to take your cap off in the building for them to check.
Unless they want to take it off and run with it. That's okay.
That was another thing. I used
when
to
they
fight
want to
kids for
harass
stealing
you
my
with your hat, that's okay.
When I used to fight kids because they would steal my hat. One time they took my hat and threw it out the window.
One time I had to go up to school and sit in front of the class and take off my hat and show all the kids. I said, "This is what they have under their hat.
Mm-hmm.
They're just kids." I remember the conversation. They're kids just like you. They have, what was the game at the time? Was it Nintendo?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had Nintendos.
They have Nintendo.
We had Nintendos in every room.
Cream. They watch movies. I had to go to school and explain to other children that my children were just normal children. Then there was a lady in 244. Her kids would not stop. I had to roll up on her with the piece and stick it in her side and tell her we're not playing. We fought. I had to fight. So it got to be, I took it very personal when people just started wearing locks for fun.
So,
But I had to get over that, because here's what happened with that. Some people put their locks on for style, and locks are very strong and they're very powerful. And because of their locks, they learned.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that some people can still learn just by putting the locks on. Locks have a life of their own.
Mm-hmm.
And some people wear them for style and their heart is not open. But if your heart is open, the locks will teach you. I've seen a lot of people change their life because they thought they were just starting a hairstyle, but that hairstyle made them make a commitment. I've seen that happen too.
A lot of our friends around us, followed more Rastafarian tenets or lived a life that even they wasn't just all Rastafarian, it just was a cleaner, purer life. You know what I'm saying? But the next thing that pissed me off after the locks was veganism. I hate vegans.
Look, I'm telling you something right now. I don't like food. If you tell me it tastes like something, I probably don't want it because it ain't gonna taste like it. Just give me something that just give me something what it is.
Right. As Rastafarians, we grew up vegetarian, so there was a whole life that I lived. I didn't eat certain shit. I went to restaurants and I knew what to order because I was vegetarian, and this is how we ate. We ate vegetables. We did not have to tell ourselves they were something else to eat vegetables. We did not. That's the problem with vegans now.
Yeah, they're trying to replace something.
Right, and I don't like that because it's like you're trying to trick your brain. If you really don't want to eat it, then just don't eat it.
Not
You
only
shouldn't
you
have
trying
to
to
eat
trick
fake
your brain,
bacon or fake chicken or.
You're not trying to just trick your brain. There is something wrong in your soul that you can't find peace with about eating right. About eating to save your life, you have to lie to yourself or convince yourself that I'm eating to have fun.
Think about this. Think about this. Every animal that we eat was alive, and that live energy goes into us, and that's what keeps us. That's why we feel guilty. That's why when you're going to turn vegan or vegetarian, you got to fast first. You have to get all of that negative meat energy out of you before you can go along. Now, things have definitely improved because when we were young, we had fry pats and we had the chickpea ball, and that's all that was available. Everything else was nasty. Now, because of times and changes, it's much easier and much better now.
But you still could just eat vegetables, Mom.
Yeah, just eat
broccoli. Never bad.
This mama didn't even like vegetables.
Huh?
Y'all only ate corn till y'all were 12.
No.
Oh man, wait a minute. Hold on. I had this conversation with Stoner the other day, and they was getting on me like, "You just let it go." Ma, can I call her Ma?
Yes.
Ma. Sure. I have so much anxiety trying to feed the people in my house.
Oh yeah, Ma, you gotta talk to her about this. She went crazy over there.
I have so much anxiety.
How many
about
different
going
meals
to
did
the
you ever
grocery
cook,
store.
Ma?
It's so many.
You never
this
cooked
person
something
don't
different.
Eat that. This person don't like that.
I had like maybe my favorite 7 meals, and I could tell you exactly what they were.
I can too.
Remember tuna fish with chickpeas and white rice?
Yep. Tuna fish with chickpeas
So
and
you
white.
just rotated the same 7
All right,
meals.
hold on.
Yes.
Tuna fish with chickpeas and white rice. This is cooked tuna fish with cut up vegetables in it.
Yes.
Corned beef with white rice and chickpeas.
And cut up vegetables.
Vegetables. So that's 2 alternates for 1 meal. Brown stew chicken was real popular in our house.
Yeah.
Ma wasn't so great at cooking rice, so she liked rice-a-roni.
Rice-a-roni. That's San Francisco treat.
So
Yo, this is hilarious.
This is what we ate. I could not cook rice, so we ate a lot of rice-a-roni.
So yeah, no, I feel you. I'm getting there. I think there's certain parts of you that feel like we've been eating the same thing over again. So you try to do something different. Like last night, I literally made different egg rolls for the house. I made some macaroni and cheese. I made some cheeseburger, like some ground beef, and put some bacon in it. And I don't eat that shit, so I had to make something for me. So I made some shrimps for me and some rice, and I made 3 different type of egg rolls, and that's what we ate for dinner.
They all egg rolls, so it all kind of falls under the same thing.
Yeah.
But if you was making,
it's the same technique to make it.
Right.
You just throw a little
but you're not making
flavor.
egg rolls and hot wings and burgers separate.
Yeah,
like
but
I
that
know.
that was just last night.
What, Mom?
Then there was a time when I got with a gentleman who was not vegetarian, and the kids and I were vegetarian, so I was cooking different meals.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he liked beef, and we didn't eat beef, so I was making stuff for him and making different food for us. Food is love. You cook for the people you love, and sometimes you got to cook outside. I can cook things I never tasted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can cook things I never tasted. Because if you cook with love, it's a good, then you know what
I
you're
like
doing.
that perspective on it. Food is love, so you're doing
But
it.
ask Omari about that, because everybody ate when the one thing, I
Shit.
never had a lot of money, but I always had food.
Anyone who knows
Teach me how to do that, honey.
anyone who knows me or is
I'm trying
around
to
me,
find somebody selling some food stamps now.
anyone who knows me or around me knows I never eat by myself.
Yeah.
If you're around me,
somebody's around, you're gonna eat.
Everyone's gonna eat. If I have to pay, I will feed everyone in the room, or I won't eat. You know what I'm saying? Because
I'm not gonna eat in front of people if I can't make sure everybody's eating.
But that's how I was raised. Me and my 3 brothers and sisters, and my 2 cousins, Shamir and Karan, used to live with us. So it was 6 kids in the house. We all had friends. We had Friday night
movie night. I used to go get the latest movies.
And we'd have a pizza
popcorn
party
and all kinds of stuff.
Friday.
And there'd be like 15 kids in our house lying down the hallway
Friday.
watching the movies.
Really?
Every Friday for like 2 years
3
straight.
pizza pies. I don't even eat pizza no more because we had pizza every Friday for like 20 fucking years.
And then look, for like 10 fucking years, it got so much that
the pizza lady used to call us and say, "Are you ready for your
y'all
pizza?
ready for y'all pizza? We got 3 pizzas ready for y'all. And if she's not home, I'm here. Y'all can send them, and they'll pay, and she'll pay for them whenever."
That's dope. Hey, listen, anytime we can get you into the studio and talk to you, I'd love to talk to you, because you got my brain really mulling over this idea that misogyny isn't bad. It's just how the person looks at the misogyny.
It's the application
Let's
of
think
it.
about it.
It's the
Let's
application.
think about it.
I would really like to talk about that more.
Let's think about it, young people. African countries are misogynistic.
Mm-hmm.
The man runs and takes care of everything, but you don't hear African women complaining about we need equal rights and we need feminism. We don't, because they took care of us. We were the source that made them work.
So do you think
That
this
was
is
their
American
job.
thing? Hold on. See, you know what? I already know. Listen, anybody who's listening on the radio, y'all already know our time is up and we got to get off. But it is Thursday. So instead of us going to go change the oil real quick, we're going to have some All Hustle, No Fear after show. All right. So to everybody that's out there on the radio, we will see you guys tomorrow. You can tune in to the Goat Shop later on today. And that's all the shows that are playing today. It's just the Goat Shop. Everybody else is off for 4th of July.
Okay.
So see you later to the Hits 92.3 radio. And we are going to stay here on YouTube. Okay, so let's go ahead and have this conversation. I feel like Americans have taken those 2 words, misogyny and feminism, and they have construed them in a way that it's not what it is. Like, I'm the first person to tell you I'm not a feminist. I want you to open doors for me. I want you to I want to be led by my man. But at the same time, I also understand that if I am single, or if I'm by myself, or if I'm not in a position to be around somebody who can hold that for me, then I'm capable of surviving and doing it for myself. Like the whole thing where men be like, they want women to be soft and feminine, and women are saying, you have to allow me to be able to be that. I understand that, but I also feel like if you're feminine, you're just feminine.
Right. I don't that statement, when they say you have to allow me to be that way, it's either in you or it's not, because nobody has to allow me to be a man.
Okay, so I'll explain it like this. This is why I think people say that. If I'm with you and you are laying down on my couch all day and playing video games, you are not allowing me to be feminine, because guess what? Now I have to be you and me. I have to take on that position. It's my own fucking fault for letting you lay there and play video games.
My argument against that would be what is me laying down there stopping you from doing? If the bills are paid.
Well, I'm saying if they're not, you're under the implication that he's done what he's supposed to do. Right. I'm saying the man who hasn't done what he's supposed to do.
Well, then that's a choice. You chose to be with that man who's laying down. That's not him. That's not him.
I gotta jump in.
Hold on, Ma. Let me just finish this statement. that is you choosing not to pursue your own feminism. Because if you were smart, it's like buying a car. You wouldn't buy the car missing the wheel. You'd buy the car with the 4 wheels and the AC you need. If you bought the car that you could afford just because that's where you are and it didn't come with no AC, that's your choice. You knew coming in, this car ain't got no AC. I've been seeing this car for the last 6 months, never pumped no air out this bitch. If you laying with a nigga who say he didn't start playing video games and not paying the bills today, when y'all was dating, he wasn't paying no fucking bills. He probably was still living with his mama. He probably already had a baby mama who wasn't doing shit. And he wasn't doing shit for that kid. But you chose that one and thought that it was, but I can make. What happens, what I feel like what happens, because feminism has been pushed down so far, and being just just being a queen of a household, that ain't where we are. That's not where the world we are now. We need, in the world we live in now, we need both partners to work towards the same goal. You know what I'm saying? And along that line, people's expectations for what it is a man and a woman is supposed to do, that shit is not real no more. Either you were born a feminine woman and you're soft and you're like that, or you're not. If life has caused you to have to make hard decisions, that's why I said, no one says anything about, I don't have a woman to make me be manly. I have to be a man because just like you said before, whether I have a spouse or not, I still have to do this and take care of this.
Hold on. Get on.
All right. I got to chime in. I got to chime in because a bunch of points were made. Yes, you do make choices, but the other side to that coin is, and that's another topic that's going on, men can hide who they are for a good year. Just to see who
Women
you are.
can too. Before you go any further, I'm 2 divorces deep. Women do too. That don't mean nothing. Everybody hides who they are. No one puts their worst foot forward. Everyone puts their best foot forward. No chick wears an outfit from 3 years ago. She tries to buy a new outfit when she's going out with a nigga, because that's what we do as people. We're going to
agree.
All right.
And I don't think we vet people well enough anymore.
But I think the statement about allowing a person to be a man or allowing even a woman to be a woman has more to do with me than you.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily about,
I agree with that,
what you're doing or what you're not doing. Sometimes as a woman who has had to live a single life in somewhat masculine energy, and I get in a relationship and I continue to live in that masculine energy, forgetting that I have to fall back and allow you to be a man. So it's not that you need a woman to say that you are a man. That's not the statement that she's saying. She's saying that sometimes us as women, or sometimes y'all as men, have to say, it's me. Let me fall back and allow her to be feminine. As a woman, let me fall back and allow him to be masculine, because I don't have to be masculine in this moment. I'm choosing.
I can agree with that. I can definitely agree with that. And I definitely understand that. Like I said, I've been married a couple times.
I agree with that.
So I agree with that. But when you were born as a woman, and God set you on this earth to do what you're supposed to do, it was for you to be a feminine woman by yourself, without anything else from anybody else. 100%. Same thing with a man. I don't get the reason why.
Wait. You saying from God?
Huh? From whatever your creator is.
Right. And see,
whoever.
that right there is where I might stop you,
Why?
because technically we were created from Adam's rib to be a
helpmate.
Wow, you hit it. You hit it on the head. If you were created,
we were never really meant to be alone. Women weren't never really meant to be
alone.
I can agree with that as too. I
don't feel like either of us were.
I can agree with that.
Be alone.
I can agree with that too.
I love the communities or the type of religions or however you put it, where a woman doesn't leave her parents until she finds her.
That's my culture. So I was raised in a Korean household. My mother is Korean. You do not leave your home until you get married.
Right, you get married.
My aunt just got married 2.5 years ago. She's 3.5 years older than me. She just moved out of my grandmother's house, and when she got pregnant, they moved back in. Now they live back with my grandmother as a married couple. Like
now, no one is questioning. Now that woman living in that house with her parents, no one is questioning her femininity.
Mm-mm.
No one is
None.
questioning. No one is saying anything about a man needs to step in for her to be feminine.
But if a man was to stay at his parents' house for that long, there would be an
there'd
issue
be
with his masculinity.
his masculinity is in question.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
These norms and these things that people are measuring each other against, that shit is false.
But
We don't live in that world anymore.
But even with that being a cultural thing, for the men it is different because I have uncles. So yeah, they were out of the house at a certain point, not necessarily 18, but within your early 20s.
In your early 20s.
Get your shit together and get out.
And if you can't,
but the
you a
girls,
loser.
You don't leave home. It's a protection
But
thing.
that's because it's the man's job to set up the household. He can't set up a household in his mother's house.
That's what I'm saying, Ma.
So he has to go out into the world and get and make his own way.
Right.
So that when
We
he does
take
get a family and a wife, he has somewhere to bring them.
And if we take that perspective and now look at where we've been in history, where most women have not been protected and at home with their mothers and grandmothers through 18 and 25 and 30. Most Black women are kicked out by 16, 17, 18 years old.
But wait a minute,
now,
but you got to take that even further into our history. It's not even that we were kicked out at that age. It's that our children were snatched from
that
us
too.
as
That
slaves.
too. That too. Even when we were back then.
If you read the Willie Lynch letters and stuff, they mentally made it so that we understood that our men could not protect us.
No, you're absolutely right.
You know
You're going further back than I went.
Right.
Where I'm talking about is where we're at that space of, okay, you got a whole bunch, you got about 2 generations of women who have spent so much time in survival mode and in masculine energy. You lose some of that femininity. That's not me. That's life.
I would have to disagree with that because I grew up with my grandma.
Yeah.
All my friends grew up with their grandmothers.
Yeah.
But we all grew up in I'm 40 years old. This is one generation. We're talking to my mom. Ma, how long do we live in the house with Titi?
Until Titi left us.
Until my grandmother moved away. How long did Carol and them live with Ninan? Until Ninan died. How long did Evie and how long did Natea and Eve live in Evie house?
Until their parents passed away too.
Exactly. So in my lifetime, in my one generation, I have seen women be supported by the system that came before them. Women always, I understand it about being single women, but my mom also was a single mother. She had 4 kids. My mom was almost never single, not because she was out there chasing niggas, because my mom had a supreme feminine energy. No matter how many kids, she raised 4 kids by herself and always had that same feminine energy. Every one of the women who I've ever dated and got around my mom, they're like, wow, your mom is such a queen. I wish I knew how to. That is something.
There's no example.
Huh?
That's really what I'm saying is that there's no example.
It wasn't just that. My grandmother also.
But that was your mother's example. That's
right,
what she's
that's
saying.
what I'm trying to explain.
So if it's that's what I'm saying. Okay, well
right, that's what I'm trying to say.
But that's what I'm saying. That's not men's fault. These are single women raising single women to be feminine. That doesn't fall on men.
So nobody's saying that it's you guys' fault or that you guys are supposed to come in and
that's
fix
what
or
it. That's
make
what.
anything.
That's what the original statement.
Like
Hold on.
That's what it feels like to them.
That's what the original statement is.
Then,
if you do not do this, I cannot be feminine. That is the whole statement.
I get that, but
So
then
they
you also have to think about how many women are out here dealing with the battle of. We got a whole bunch of dudes that don't want to do what they.
You got to think about how many.
So I do have to be more masculine. Like there's so many other factors that go into this conversation that we forget about or don't think about.
But that's why I feel like you cannot make these blanket statements because
right.
there's so many different.
No, you're right. No one can make blanket statements.
Like I said,
as an elder,
go ahead,
as an elder I'm watching my generation. I'm watching the generation in between, and I'm watching the new generation. And I really feel sad for this last generation because.
Me too. I do too.
That's who I'm talking about.
They don't have the foundation.
Yeah, I'm not. I feel sad for this generation too, but I feel even more sad for this generation because they're caught up in a blame game instead of trying to lock in.
No, 100%.
Instead of trying to lock in and look and just fix the fucking. But there is no way to just right. You get on the internet and you make these blanket statements and everybody runs with it, and then now in the last 5 years of the internet, as a man, I have never felt more attacked than.
I feel that.
And it's not because. And listen, don't take me wrong. Niggas ain't shit. I come, like y'all know, my daddy got multiple kids, so I don't come from an example of but my dad was a hard worker. I learned a lot of good stuff from him, but there's parts of him that I would not try to emulate and teach my son. That's from that generation. I'm this generation, so there's another generation to come behind. But as men in whole, because women have platforms now and y'all can all get together and we can all, just like stupid ass niggas with the dumb ass shit that they get together and talk about women. Everybody wants to play a blame game.
No, you're right. You're right. Nobody wants to just sit down and work on themselves.
And just work on themselves. But you want to make blanket statements, and then we have these long ass diatribes about stupid ass blanket statements. We talked about a bear in the woods and a man for 3 fucking weeks.
Yeah.
When in reality, everybody would choose the thing that they know. Why would you choose a bear? You're just choosing a bear because you know a nigga is watching this post and you want them to know that we don't trust you that much. You ain't got to put it on the internet for me to know you don't trust me that much. I've been divorced twice. I know. You know what I'm saying? That is the problem. I don't expect anybody to come to me perfect. I don't expect anybody to, huh? Oh, Mom, I'm talking on the phone. But I feel like whenever I'm dealing or have been dating in the past, there's an expectation for me to come with a certain amount of this, and that, and be that. And
and that's crazy. You feel the need to come with some kind of perfection.
Right. Not even some kind of perfection, but if I don't have that, well, yeah, some kind of perfection. And if I don't fit those, that caveat, you're not responding to me in the way that I would expect. You know what I'm saying?
One thing that I will say is, for my generation of women, I can't really speak for older. Mm-hmm. Y'all doing a whole lot better than us. But for my generation of women, our expectations are really jacked up. Mm-hmm. And I say this having been raised in a 2-parent household with a father. So right. I know exactly what I require. It's not even an expectation. I know what my requirements are, and my requirements have nothing to do with the amount of money that you make. That's prostitution at that point.
Right.
And just being real.
Right.
And when I say that, girls get mad at me.
I was about to say that.
At the same time, if I lay down with you and you give me $50, how is that any different than me laying down with you and you giving me a Birkin bag because I laid down with you 10 times? The bag was just more expensive.
It just took a little time to get to it.
And it took a little time to get to it because you had to build the trust for me to get that much from you. But there's still an exchange happening here.
Right, but the time and the trust is natural. Yeah. The time that it takes to get to the Birkin bag is natural.
But now they feel like that's a part of a relationship because I sat here and I built loyalty and I built trust with you. Right. So this is a relationship and I do deserve this Birkin. No, you're still a prostitute.
Right. It's just part of the relationship. If you built it that far enough and the person loves you enough and they care for you enough.
Perfect timing. Hold on.
But
no, make sure you get your t-shirts now.
Right. They all lied. But I agree. I agree that there's a lot of things that nowadays are expected and required that used to just be, hey, if we get this far and we work it out this way, you'll get these things. I expect these things. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things I expect. But now it's like, hey, dog, you ain't got nothing to put on my hair and nails for us to go out on a date. I can't go out on a date. I'm not going out on a date with you. Yeah. I'm sorry, girl.
That's because relationships don't last as long as they used to. So now everybody got to get everything up front.
They make relationships transactional now.
Yeah, everybody. Relationships are transactional now. You got to get everything you could get up front because chances are it's not going to last.
You have a whole nother issue though, because then you have, again, speaking for my generation, you have a generation of women that don't know how to identify a real man or not, because every man that is online that we look up to and listen to and watch on TV is gay, pretending not to be. So now we've been raised. Our whole freaking upbringing has come up on us sitting up looking at gay men. Oh my goodness, I love him. I love him. So now when I go out and I'm looking at men on the street, I don't know a real man versus a gay man. And then I end up with a gay man and I'm wondering why we got toxic issues at home because you battling with your sexuality deep down inside.
Y'all both sassy and shit.
Right.
Like, it's so many factors that fall into this where I'm like, we're having these conversations, but then we have to also take take a step back and realize that we've been programmed.
Mhm.
All of this has been indoctrinated into us so that you don't know how to, I don't know how to pick a real man.
And you
now
don't know how to
because
pick.
I don't know how to pick a real man, now I gotta be the man. Now I'm too masculine for a real man. Now my real man over here mad because I'm not feminine enough. And then he feel like it's his fault. It's all it is. It's
It's a bad ass cycle because
then you got the people, the brothers out there that are worried about being simps. So they're over aggressive because they don't want to be seen as a simp. It's just there's too
then
many
you gotta worry
names.
about then you gotta worry about the brothers out there who've been, who might be a little jaded from relationships, and now they treat all women like they scum of the earth, and they trying to steal from them or trying to get something from them,
then
so they
you
don't
got
want
the
to.
girls that everything is gay now. Oh, he smoke hookah, he gay.
Oh my God!
He told me to tell him about myself. Boy, shut up.
Boy, so you gay? Listen, I saw
everything
the
is
nigga,
either gay or simp or sassy.
Hey, my favorite one was when Alex got on this bad boy and said, "If you put fruit in your drink, that's gay." I said,
right? Like what in the fuck?
He can't like pineapple in his. She said no.
He can't have strawberries.
That's because
he can't replace his ice with frozen fruit.
But that goes back to your point. If you keep coming across all these niggas, now you're gonna come up with, I saw that nigga do that shit and he was gay, so I remember that next time. That nigga ordered a fruity drink. So the next nigga I know who ordered a fruity
drink. I grew up with a father that used to go get his nails manicured on a regular basis just because he used his hands so much. He was a drummer, he drove trucks and stuff. So his treat to himself to keep his hands healthy was to go get manicures, keep his nails nice and shiny, etc., etc.
That's my side hustle. I'm a cosmetologist. I to your house.
Yeah, that's what my mom just said. My great grandfather was a beautician.
I tell men to do that, and they be like, "That's so gay. Why would I ever?"
Can you do me a favor? Can you, and since Stoner Mom on here, I need both of y'all ladies to do me a favor. Tell Stoner let me do his feet. Please.
Oh no, Ma, you know nobody don't touch my feet.
He will not let me do his feet. And
it'll be so great.
Nobody don't touch my feet, dog. Why? What is going on, bro? I don't need it to feel good. I don't. Hey, listen. The only people who touch my feet usually have dropped children for me. Nobody is touching my feet, dog. I don't play that. Everybody's got their own stipulations. That's mine. My feet and my booty hole are not for y'all goddamn. I'm just saying they're on the same line. They on the same line. Just make sure that when you start talking about my feet, you think about my booty hole, because neither one will be touched by your hands. I don't.
Personal, right?
Those are my personal things. You know what I'm saying? Why does this person keep calling me?
That is so funny.
I hope nobody.
All right, y'all. We gonna go ahead and get out of here. You want to lead the people with any words of inspiration? Because I feel like you touch people.
Yeah, Ma.
I feel like you touch people.
This is a two-part. For the people who are out there like me, who are older but still connected, take some time with these young people. Show them stuff. You know what I'm saying? You got to be grandma to everybody, not just yours. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way this generation is going to begin to kind of straighten itself up. It needs to see the examples that we are keeping hidden. There's a thing on TikTok about where are the Gen Xers and we out there having fun. Yeah, we need to put a rest to that now, and we need to get back to family. For the younger people, could y'all listen? We're not trying to take away your rights. We're not trying to tell you what to do. We're just trying to tell you what's out there. And Omari knows this saying. You can't be 40 years old if you don't live 40 years. So when you're in your 30s and I'm in my 60s, I'm not trying to control nothing. I'm just trying to show you what's out there so you can have better choices and make better decisions.
Ma, drop all your TikToks and all that stuff so they can find.
Oh, I'm Miss Rasta Rules on everything that you can find. Miss Rasta Rules on Instagram, Miss Rasta Rules on TikTok, Miss Rasta Rules on Facebook. The only Miss Rasta Rules out there is me.
The original Miss Rasta Rules. Next time we get on here, we have to talk about how you started Black Planet.
Yeah, that was the one I was trying to think of.
That was kind of funny, but yeah, it started with a radio show.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Yeah, it started with a radio show. We'll talk about that. I got some gems for y'all.
I love it.
All right, Ma, I love
you so much.
Love
I
you,
very much
family.
appreciate you.
Thank you so much for the love.
All right.
All right.
Before we get out of here real quick, I see y'all was going in on the comment section
I
with each other, and they were talking about race and stuff like that. So it's not too much.
Joe got something kicked off.
Yeah, Job and Killer Nation. They were going through it. They were going through it.
Oh, I'm gonna watch these. I'm gonna read these comments on the oil change.
Yeah, definitely. They were going through it. But Killer Nation said, for me, feminism, it doesn't have a ground to stand on.
Feminism? Why
I'm
not?
not gonna say it doesn't have a ground to stand on. I'm just gonna say that some things you can't put, like, it's with anything. If it's in the middle, it's okay, or if it's too alkaline, it's too you can't take it too far.
When I was growing up, my view of feminism is just representation. It's just representation for a group of people. There's a group of people that feel like you can't treat me worse than you would treat another man. That's all feminism is. Now, what we have a lot of times is what they call weaponized feminism. There's a difference in that. But a bunch of women getting together and saying, hey, y'all don't need to be raping us and shit like that. That's just human rights. That ain't human. That's not, you ain't got to put a feminism on it. It just happened to be that these are females. So every time somebody says, oh yeah, feminism destroyed the world and feminism. No, bro. Misogyny ain't always been good. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom said, misogyny has good parts and has done good things, but some niggas literally
take that shit
to the furthest line because I'm the man and you're the woman. That's why for me, I grew up raised by a woman. My dad was in my life, he raised me as well, but I had a lot of women in my life. So women issues and women's rights, every woman who's ever around me says, Brown, I'm always so safe around you. I love being around you because you never make me feel away and you never let no one do anything. Because taking care of women is number one rule on my life. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. Maybe it's because, but feminism has always been on the forefront. Now, tearing things away from other people because you women and judging motherfuckers just because you women, that's not feminism. You know what I'm saying? But they are women. They are prizes. They should have their right to do whatever the fuck they want. Period. Just because God put them on this earth. You didn't put them on this earth. They don't belong to you. You know what I'm saying? They're a gift to you. God didn't take them out your rib just to make them a helpmate. God was giving you a gift. People look at that scripture wrong. It ain't about giving me a help. It's about giving me something to bring joy and life in my life that could not have been created any other way. And they should have a right to live and carry them, do whatever they want to do.
That's beautiful.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, Stoner got his lighter in his hand, so we got to go.
That means it's
he already got his lighter in his hand, so we got to go. Y'all, this is All Hustle No Fear on his 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. Everybody is saying Stoner's mom was dope as hell. So, yes, she absolutely was dope as hell.
Y'all know me, bro. Why would my mom not be fire?
Stoner's mom is dope as hell. We're getting out of here. Here is All Hustle No Fear. This is my theme song.
Hustle no fear, I come in a rush. Ain't by no money, then you gotta hush. They got me leaning like I'm on a crutch. Came out the trenches, I had to adjust. Jump off the porch, I had to go get it. Ratchet with friends, so handle my business. Go get the money as long as they promise. Calculated how I'm counting the bitch. Bitch in my bag, I come in a rush. Ain't by no money, then you gotta hush. They got me leaning like I'm on a crutch. Come out the trenches, I had to